3, 2, 1. Here we're good. Hi, folks. Welcome to our 30 class. Thursday night. This is class number 30, better affectionately known as 30 class. We have 6 combat wounded vets, 7 civilians. We had one vet that we dropped out just a couple days before we started, and we couldn't find a replacement. So this is a day, well, actually just tell you what we've done. So Monday we started. We learned to sharpen, use our hand plane. Did some dovetail sawing practice. Tuesday we started on dovetails. We continued that on Wednesday. Late yesterday we started dimensioning lumber. And today we worked on half blinds for half the day. And then they're dimensioning the pieces. I'll just show you right here. They are dimensioning, if they're building a bench hook, this is a bench hook, that's what it looks like. It's got a dovetail on either end. It's a sacrificial piece. Goes on your bench like that. You cut a little slot out here. Sorry, can't see. Cut a little slot right there, and then you use it for cutting pieces off. This becomes a sacrificial piece, so you don't damage your bench. So in order to do that, they're preparing this piece of lumber that came from rough. Or they may be building a candle box. Give you an example. Here's the candle box. So this has got a walnut lid and ends, half blind dovetails out of pine bottom. So they're doing the 2 sides. So we're going to interrupt them. But before we do anything, we have a guest here. Actually, not a guest, an old friend. Shouldn't say old friend. The Moose. And he always comes and brings a gift for the vets. And I'm going to let him take it away. Yeah. So just when you hear your name called out, you come up and get your present and give Moose a big hug. All right, you ready?
All right.
You want him to come up right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. This is
line up this way.
Yeah, this is always one of my favorite times of the month. Giving a small gift to people that have given so much to us. So, Joseph.
There he is.
I'll get my love.
Very nice to meet you.
Pleasure. There you go, Joseph.
Wow.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
This is pretty amazing.
It's warm.
Bobby.
Yeah. That's Bubba. That's Bubba to you.
Thank you, sir. Quiet, shy little guy.
So I gotta tell you this. So we took him out on the pontoon boat yesterday, and then out in the middle of the river, I shut it off and said, "Okay, Bubba," and over he went. Nobody knew what he was gonna do.
Gotta take a swim while we're here,
Well,
right?
there you go. Got a dip in the water. All right. David Miller. Thank you, David.
Thank you. Appreciate the support.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Graham.
Graham.
Thank you, sir.
It's stretchy.
So am I. Thank you.
Yeah, but do you
That's
swim?
major Graham.
Wow. Should have saluted.
You should have.
Brandon. Thank you very much, Brandon. Thank you.
Warm and toasty.
My pleasure. Okay. I'm guessing you're Travis.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
What a kind gesture.
Yes.
What size is that?
That's incredible. Probably medium husky. Would be my guess.
Medium.
Yeah.
For them that are a little
Medium.
bit. Yeah, medium. Yeah.
You
Yeah.
small.
A little bit
Well,
of them.
you'll
Yeah.
lose weight here, the food, so
Yeah.
Actually, I'm not fitting in my prosthetic right now, so I'm assuming it's probably too good of
you'll be crawling when you leave.
Yeah. No, thank you so much.
Thank you
So kind
so
of
much, guys. Really appreciate what you've done.
Thanks, Mooser. You heading out?
Yep.
See you tomorrow.
Yeah, I got.
You haven't responded to me. Oh, yes, you did. First one, usually. Big hand for the Moose. And on this side, I have Ken. So civilians, if you'll come up on this side.
Yep.
Civilians, come up on this side. get your presents. It's Christmas. Are you good to have that yourself? You want me to hold it for you?
I'm good. No, you may be. Jody?
Thank you.
Thank you. Ed?
Which Ed? Which Ed? Oh, yeah.
This Ed.
That's Edwin.
I'm bleeding all over. No, that's right. Ed Looney.
Ed.
Thank you very much.
Jim.
Thank you.
John.
Hey, sir.
Dave.
Jamie?
Jamie. Last but not least.
He's the littlest.
Whichever size is best.
Okay, thank you so much. Slide him on right now. Thank you.
Go do that
Okay.
after you cut your dovetails.
Thanks, everyone.
Thanks, Ken. So just a quick note, come here, Ken. So Ken and I and Al opened a chapter of Sleep in Heavenly Peace, which is a registered charity in Canada and United States. And our mission is to make sure that no child sleeps in the floor in our bed. How'd I do on that?
Great. Sleeps on the floor.
No child sleeps on the floor in our town. So we've been at this for, trying to get this going for almost 6 months, maybe even longer. Thanks to Dave, who came to our class
Dave Miller.
Dave Miller,
Different
Last
Dave
October.
last October. There's another Dave Miller.
Miller. A different Dave Miller.
A different
One that we
Dave Miller.
like.
Yeah.
Taller, better looking.
Billings, South Dakota. Billings? No,
I don't know if it was Billings. I know it's South
South
Dakota.
Dakota, anyway.
Anyway, we finally got our first build in about a month ago, and today Al and Ken delivered our first 2 beds to a family in St. John.
That's right.
That didn't have anything.
And if you're having a bad day and you want to have a better day, go take a kid to bed that doesn't have one.
Yeah.
Makes your day.
Yeah, he said the little girl was just thrilled over the top. They have nothing. The father's been here going to school for the last year and a half,
8 months? No, not even that. Since December 2020.
December. So he just brought his wife, he just managed to bring his wife and 2 children over from Nigeria. And they moved into an apartment, but they have nothing, absolutely nothing. At least now they have 2 beds, including all the bedding and the mattress and the whole bed. So somebody's gonna sleep all night. All right, let's, what else did we tell him?
Well, you're going to tell them all.
Oh, let me show you a little bit, but let me show you a few things while we're doing this. So this is our tool cabinet that we've had on display that we're going to figure out a way to use as a fundraiser for Purple Heart Project. This is our salt gun for killing flies. So it's essentially done. We do have one little cabinet lock to put in, and of course my hand plane's over there because I've been using it. But it's going to somehow be raffled off, I hope, as a way of raising funds for the Purple Heart Project. So I'm going to come around and just speak to a couple of these guys. I'll go down this side first. So when comedians, all of them. So when I hand you this, you just have to, because of the background noise, you have to hold it close to your mouth. So this is Travis. I met Travis 2 years ago. And he's a son-in-law of a friend of mine named Ed, who's here. Talk to you. And Travis doesn't mind explaining what happened to him, and I'm going to suggest it, give them a little idea, because a lot of people don't know, right? They have no idea what's going on. So I'm just going to back away and let Travis talk.
Yeah, so I was injured in an IED blast back in January of 2007 in southern Afghanistan, and I wound up breaking my spinal cord in multiple places. Lost 1.5 foot of my small intestine, 8 inches of my large intestine, broke 3 ribs and wound up going through my lungs, and I only have a partial lung on one side. Amongst crushed pelvis, multiple burns and spinal cord injuries. I lost my right leg above the knee, have a small brain injury, and wound up getting the opportunity to live at a hospital in Washington, D.C. for 2.5 years at the old Walter Reed, and I've had a total of 84 surgeries. And most people see my prosthetic and maybe the scars on the back of my head, and And they assume that, oh yeah, he lost his leg in combat. And it's often for many of us so much more and so many unseen injuries. And so in a nutshell, that's pretty much what's happened to me now. And I've been fortunate enough to come here and to be able to learn how to kind of recalibrate a little bit and focus on something else, a new task, and learn how to do some pretty incredible things with wood that I've never done before. Only hand tools, making dovetail joints and half-blind dovetail joints. And I put a note on there saying I'm new because, you know, I am. But it's been kind of an awesome skill to learn. And so I'm currently trying to build a candle box, and I'm excited to see what it's going to transform into.
What do you do now? Tell them what you do.
Now I'm a high school educator. I started mentoring kids when I was in Washington, D.C., and realized that so much of the training I gained in the military and my life experiences was helpful specifically to kids. And so I went back to school to find a way to work with as many as I can. So now I teach science at a high school, and I love every bit of it. It's one of the hardest things that I've ever done, trying to influence kids in a positive way with so many things going on in this world. But I'm truly grateful every day I can even make a difference in one life, and it's worth every bit of my effort.
Who's home?
Well, right now I have a wife, thankfully, of 21 years. She was married to me when this all happened, and I have a daughter who's 19 in Missouri right now, and then I have two wonderful other children, a 13-year-old daughter and a 12-year-old son, who's a carbon copy of me, so he's about my size right now. A little bit bigger than the cameraman.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it's been...
Let's have a close look. Do you mind?
No, please, come on in and study and look.
Which are you most proud of?
So right now, I'm most proud of my dovetail joint, because after several renditions, I did pretty good, except for, you know, a little bit of chiseling.
They can see.
Yeah.
They can see.
Oh yeah, you can see those flaws. But
So what number was this?
this was number 5 for me.
So of all the dovetails, you've never done
No,
dovetails
excuse
before?
me. Yeah, this was my favorite one, and it was number 5. It to me just seemed more natural, more fluid. Like when we're watching you do your demos up there, this felt more like that, and it was really awesome to be
When
able to
did you do
experience that. I did this yesterday.
Yesterday?
Yeah, and then this was my one and only half
blind?
blind that I made. I didn't have a chance to make another one yet, but I learned a lot on it, and I'm really excited. I learned that it's all in the prep work, and so I'm sharpening my chisels to do a little bit better for this next time.
Who's your woodworking mentor that was here last month?
Oh, John Hayes.
John.
Yeah.
Big shout out to John.
Yeah, big shout out, because you know,
You have to beat him.
I'm definitely running for that. My half blind, my next ones are going to be great because it's going to be in my candle box, and I don't want to screw that up because I think I only get one piece here.
It's over allowing.
But I got to tell you, I'm super grateful for this opportunity. It's been so great to connect with not only other vets, but these amazing men that have worked their hard lives, really good lives, to reward themselves for a little bit of this and to gain some life experience from them. Each one has an incredible story, and it's such a treat to be able to connect with so many other people, because you never know where they're coming from or what's going on, but we can all connect through this amazing craft here. So,
Thanks, John.
yeah, thank you.
I could have John take the microphone. Travis?
Bob, I can
Well, maybe I'm talking about John. And since John's not here, I could have Travis speak the whole night, because Travis is a professional speaker, and he could tell you stuff that you wouldn't say a word. You just sit there and listen. Great guy. Thanks, brother. Appreciate you being here. As we go down, we find a beautiful piece of walnut. This is actually called the crotch. So it's where a tree has grown into 2 limbs. And this is that confused figure of which way am I going to go, which way am I going to go, which limb am I going to follow? And you get this lovely figure. Ed Looney, I've known Ed a long time. Ed is here from Greenville, South Carolina. And Ed, say something profound.
Yeah.
Brought his wife with him.
What's that?
Brought his wife with him.
Yes, I brought my wife and our fur friend, our little dog. Took a week to drive up and saw some sights we'd never seen before in the southeast. Now we're seeing Canada. I'm enjoying this class. It's a great opportunity to sharpen skills and learn new ones. The food here is absolutely fantastic. The camaraderie is excellent. To work with these vets and see what they've been through is a privilege. If you ever get a chance to do it, I highly recommend it. This might dovetail.
Now, Ed has had a little bit of experience because he took a class with me 13 years ago.
Yes. But the new method with the Sean shim and the kerf knife is a game changer. If you're cutting dovetails by scribing the line with a knife,
That's yesterday.
that's yesterday. This is the best way to do it. You'll really enjoy this class if you ever get a chance to take it.
Wonderful. Thanks, Ed. Appreciate you being here. Fly me to the moon. Oh, I'm not supposed to sing, am I? Jamie,
Hi, Rob.
we decided not to take you last.
I appreciate that.
You need to hold this really close
Okay.
because of the background noise.
Yes, sir.
Tell them who you are, where you're from.
My name's Jamie, and I live in Oakland, California.
You came all the way to New Brunswick to
All
take a class.
the way to New Brunswick to take.
Retired educator.
Yes, sir. I used to teach science, biology, chemistry, and anatomy, physiology. All of a sudden, I couldn't remember what I was. But you know, this isn't just a class, because I can take a class where I live, but this is the class. This man has so much skill and I would say craftsmanship that is so missing in so many places these days that there's nowhere else, I don't think, that I could have gotten what I'm getting here. It's been really an incredible experience, not just the skills, but being here with people that are completely different than my world. I'm in a room full of mostly veterans, which I am not, and just being here and learning what it's been like for them and their experience, and just being together in a place like this, doing this, it's really very special. I totally encourage anybody who's interested in learning how to work with hand tools, because look, even I, very first time with hand tools, and I have arthritis in my thumb and a bad knuckle, and still I was able to make a darn good joint, and I hope to make many more to come.
If you stay out of those barnroom fights, you wouldn't have hurt your thumb.
Shh, don't tell them.
Now, she also got her own bathroom all week. So we treated you right?
Totally, it's been great.
Food
These
was
guys
good?
have been, oh my God. You should come for the woodworking, but stay for the food, because I'm telling you right now, I think I'm gonna gain 5 pounds this week, and it's delicious, and it's fresh, and it's amazing. It's a place of love. You should do it. It's great. Thanks for letting
Thanks,
me
Jamie.
be here.
Appreciate you being here.
I appreciate you being here with me.
Now get back to work. Dave?
Yes, sir.
Dave. You want to hold that? Just remind you have to keep it fairly close to your mouth
Okay,
because of
okay.
the background noise.
Dave McKibben. I'm from north of the Twin Cities, and I found Rob online. I tried to cut some of these at home before I got here and had no success. And this is my first one with
First ever half pint?
first ever, and not perfect, but there's room for improvement. But I couldn't do it at home at all. I had no success at all. So the
Probably
training.
the lighting.
Yeah, it could be the training. I don't know. Yeah, the class is unbelievable. The guys are unbelievable. Their stories are fantastic. If you can help out, you should help out. It's an amazing effort to help people and teach woodworking at the same time. I'll say hi to my son Andrew and Michelle if they're watching. And if you have a chance to come, you really should. You should think about coming and supporting this program, for sure. Yeah, it's great. I've learned stuff about wood that I never knew and probably would never know without Rob's help. So.
Would never knew. Is that supposed to be funny?
Huh?
Would
never know.
Is that supposed to be funny?
I didn't think about it that way, but yeah, I would not have. There's things I learned here I probably would never have picked up on my own, or even in a book, because I've read lots of books about woodworking, but I learn more here faster than anything else that I've ever done. So thank you.
Well, the hours didn't hurt either, right?
Well,
This is a bench hook. So he's going to do a bench hook. That'll be a dovetail on either end. We'll post pictures of it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate you being here. Joe, just got to keep that close to your mouth because of the background noise.
All right.
Take it away.
Hey, everybody. My name is Joe. I was wounded in Iraq in 2007. I was a combat medic assigned to the 82nd Airborne Division. Ultimately, it led me to have some brain injuries and some narcolepsy and some things like that, some cognitive disorders as well. This is my first ever,
Your hat, too.
or second ever, dovetail, but I've never cut one before the class. This is the one I'm probably most proud of at the moment. As you can see, there are some flaws, but like I said, I've never done it before. This is my first half blind that I ever did, and it looks pretty decent.
I agree.
So as far as this program is concerned, it is amazing. It's definitely a rare opportunity, and I could not be more humbled with being able to be selected for this class. For all the other veterans out there, please apply for this program. You have camaraderie, you have the skills. Rob has treated us like family, along with his actual family. It's like he adopted all of us. Food is great. We're housed right here on campus, and the Airbnbs are beautiful. So I could not have had a better experience here. I will be doing a bench hook as well, like you've seen others do. So there's going to be...
So that started from rough lumber.
It started from rough lumber. We had to dimension it, cut it to size, get it square and flat and true. So now it's going to be good to go. This is pine, northern white pine.
Yeah.
This is
Black walnut.
black walnut. So this still needs to be dimensioned and cleaned up so that it could go on either end of. These are going to be my pin boards. This is going to be my dovetail. So it's going to be dovetail on both sides.
Tailboard.
Tailboard. All right.
Anybody say hello to at home?
Like to say hello to my wife and my kids at the house. Thank you for sending me away to this beautiful landscape up here. I know you're jealous. I'll bring you back for a visit. I promise.
And you're a Purple Heart recipient.
I am. But you don't have to be one to qualify.
That's right. Good point. Thank you.
So I want to reiterate that. Although this is called the Purple Heart Project, you do not need a Purple Heart to attend this class. The requirements are that you are
Combat wounded in a combat zone. Wounded in a combat zone. Mental or physical wound.
Correct. So PTSD veterans, this goes out to you as well. So you don't have to have a physical wound that would authorize you the Purple Heart. You could have PTSD from combat as well.
Most of the guys actually qualify under that. We don't have near as many actual Purple Hearts.
As Rob just said, most of the guys that attend here on the scholarship are PTSD combat veterans instead of Purple Heart recipients.
And no out-of-pocket expense, right?
No out-of-pocket expense. They fly us up here, they house us, they feed us super well. And all of the meals are made from scratch, and most of it is from the garden. Today we ate cattle that had a name, so it is definitely...
I don't think that was true.
It is definitely an awesome experience.
Thanks, Joe.
Absolutely.
Appreciate you being here. Oh, we're going to go right up the middle.
Might as well.
Ed, you just have to hold this close to your mouth
Roger
for all
that.
the background noise.
Hey, everybody. It is fun to be here. I met Rob and Clan, Jake, and everyone else about 2 years ago, my wife and I came to serve here for our church in March of 2022. And I hate to say it, but I never heard of RobCosman. But Rob invited us over for dinner one night, and he wanted to show us the shop. And the moment I walked in the shop, and the moment he told me what he did, I knew that I had to get back here, and I had to bring my son-in-law Travis. It was profound to me. And so that's what I
Just
that's what I did.
tie it in so that they know who Travis is.
Travis is the first one that you talked to. The one that talked about being combat wounded back there in the blue shirt. So he's my oldest son-in-law, my favorite son-in-law. I have lots. Yeah, biggest, yeah. We love Travis. But we love RobCosman. We love what they do here. I was so inspired by this. It's just amazing. I would encourage anyone who sit around and feel like, what can I do to help the wounded vets? This is what a great charity this is. One I donate to as much as I can. People like Travis and others, a couple of the guys have had mortgage-free homes given to them. So there's so many great charities out there, and this is one that takes it beyond that takes it to the point where that's so therapeutic. And the great thing about it is we've been here for 4 days, and I have 13 new friends here and half 14 with Jake. But man, these are great guys, and I have had the time of my life. And I brought my wife up, and she gets to visit her old friends, and it's been awesome. So thanks for everything that you do, Rob. This has been awesome.
Pleasure. Thanks, Ed. Appreciate you being here.
All right. Oh, I wanted to show my.
Oh, yeah.
My
One with the blood all over it?
Yeah, no, this is blood pine. It's new. It's a new species that I have just up here in New Brunswick. Okay, blood pine. Polish is very, very nice. Yeah.
Is that your best one?
That's my best one. I'm very proud of
So
that.
have you cut him before?
But never.
Never.
Never at all.
So this was his 5th attempt while here.
I go
Never
for
cut 'em.
quantity over quality.
That looks a
Quantity
lot
over
like Kyle's
quality.
dovetail.
Yeah. I'm working on it. I've made every mistake you make, so don't be afraid if you're interested at all. This is the place.
That's good. That is good.
Thanks.
Awesome. Thank you. Oh, we're going up the middle, aren't we? This is my buddy Bubba.
Good evening, cosmonauts. What's up?
Take it away.
My name is Bobby Long. I'm here this evening working on some dovetails. I'm a Marine. I was.
Say what? Oh, that light?
There we go. Is that better? Very well. I'm a Marine. I got selected to come up to do some carving here with.
Carving?
Yeah, carving some wood. I'm a surfer. I'd gotten injured serving in Iraq in 2004. I was retired shortly after that. A few years ago, I got back into surfing, which was something I did growing up, and began carving wooden surfboards with my bros just south of here in York, Maine. Grain surfboards. You got me? Cool. And so my buddy Roger, Semper Fi brother, I know you're watching tonight. Thanks so much for recommending this. This has been transformational. Man, it's been super meaningful as well. After working with wood for a few years now, this has really been what's up the game because it's all been hand tools. And yeah, my buddy Roger, he said, look, you gotta check out RobCosman. He does this thing with Purple Heart veterans. So I applied, and here I am.
What's Roger's last name?
Denton, Roger Denton. Yeah, he's a Marine. We've been buddies for quite a while. He's quite the woodworker as well. And he said, Bob, you need some help. Go see Rob. He's got this Purple Heart thing. So here I am. Skills are getting toned in. So let me share some of my latest. This is my first dovetail right here. Or it's number 2 actually. So
But first ever
attempt.
You never cut him before.
That's correct. This is the second attempt at my first time making dovetails. I'm on my 3rd here, and it's coming along pretty well, I would say. But the most fundamental thing is working with the tools. Just learning how to properly care for, maintain, and sharpen the tools has been a big deal. Well, but not as big as the food. The food has been off the chain. This is the family. Just everybody gets in there and makes amazing cuisine. I've probably gained a few pounds. It's been wonderful. And to boot, even a boat ride. We went on a boat ride. Rob took us out to show us some sights, jumped overboard, enjoyed some of the...
Tried to swim to shore.
Yeah. It's been fantastic. The pace here is pretty rigorous. So those that come up here, you're definitely going to get your money's worth because you get a lot of skills packed in here. It will definitely challenge you, which has been fantastic. And with that, I'll hand the mic back to you.
Did you say hello to anybody at home?
Yeah, my buddy Roger, I know he's watching. I'm sure the girls are doing whatever they're doing.
Well, it's going to be on there permanently, so.
Very well, yeah. Well, I know my wife, Gigi, and my kids, they were really happy that I'm coming up. They know how much I've been zoning out, getting into the hand tools, so they're happy I'm coming up to Canada to enjoy some fresh air and carve some wood up here. So, love you all.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate you being here.
Thank you for having me.
You got me for 2 more days.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, brother.
Probably the best wood carver we've ever had.
Yeah? Oh, yeah. All right, good. Jody.
Jody.
Californian.
Hi.
You just got to have to hold close to your mouth just because all the background noise. This is
Hi.
Jody.
Jody from California. I want to say hi to people at home
Hey,
watching.
where'd you get that?
They gave it to me from a candle box.
Oh, wow. It's going to be hard to work, but beautiful piece.
I knew you could show me how to work it.
Yeah, yeah.
Anyways, I want to say hi to everybody at home, my wife and my mom and dad. I have to say that, first of all, the food has been absolutely wonderful. Couldn't ask for anything better. Best meals I think I've ever had. I really can't say enough about what I've learned here, about people, about woodworking. I got my dovetails. This is my first dovetail ever through dovetail. And then here's
First ever. That's really remarkable.
First ever.
How old are you, 40?
65.
65. I knew you were at least 40.
I know. Thank you, Bob.
And that one, just...
And this is my first half blind.
I'm old like that.
Okay.
Really good.
Very nice. So I can't say enough about what I'm learning and the people that are teaching us and the people that are here and what I'm learning about people in woodworking. If you want to know how to use your hand tools and sharpen them and use them the right way, this is the place to be. There's no doubt about that at all. Thank you, Rob, for everything you've done.
My pleasure. Thanks for being here, Jody.
All right.
Appreciate it. Back to work. That's going to be hard to cut, but it'll be worth it.
All right.
David?
Yes, sir.
Just hold it close to your mouth just because of all the background noise.
Okay. Hey, everyone. I'm David Miller. Just coming here, finishing up a 20-year career in the Army. I like doing woodworking, but I mostly do CNC stuff, and I've never touched a hand tool in my life. So coming here, having the experience on the CNC side, coming here and getting humbled, pretty incredible. I just want to say thanks to all the donors and everyone who helps contribute to the program. Being here staggered with civilians and other veterans alike has been incredible for bonding and everything like that. Rob is a great teacher, and I can't wait to get home and keep practicing and honing the skills on these.
Talk a little bit about what you do with your own business that you started.
So my brother-in-law and I started a little wood shop company, or wood shop CNC shop called Kinetic Carving, and that's based off of our military experience. And we have delivered hundreds of plaques and memorabilia regarding military service and other organizations who cherish their employees. So here, looking to expand my skills, and then I look forward to expanding the company when I get out of the Army here shortly.
How did they find you?
We have an Instagram. Most of our communication happens on there, and that's at Kinetic Carving. But we're on LinkedIn, Facebook. We have a website, kineticcarving.com, and you can find all of our contact information there.
Kinetic, Kinetic.
Yep.
Carving.com.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I've seen some of it. Beautiful work. Check it out.
Thank you.
Particularly for people who would be patriots.
Yeah, absolutely. Anyone that has military service or just any organization that wants to give valuable gift to somebody to help cherish that, what their contributions they did for the company. And I just want to say one other thing. I don't have a Purple Heart, and initially looking into this program, I thought maybe you did. So after further reading, I realized that you just have to tell your story, and you don't have to have one. So any veteran out there who may have came across this and had some initial thoughts that you needed a Purple Heart, you absolutely don't. So I was accepted, and I'm very appreciative of that.
Thank you. Appreciate you being here.
Thank you.
All right.
Appreciate it.
Keep at it. Did we already go down and come back up?
No. We zigzag.
Did we miss Graham?
Graham. We don't need to.
Oh, did we? We missed you? How is that possible?
Missed the major?
Yeah. Highest ranking, loudest student.
Terms of endearment.
Take it away.
Hi,
Take it away, Borat.
My name is Graham Inman, and this has been a phenomenal program here. Rob is an incredible woodworker, but I'm having a hard time determining if he is more woodworker or more teacher. I think he has a passion for both, which is really rare. Some people can have a trade or a skill set, but it doesn't always equate over to being able to helping others. This whole program is pretty phenomenal. It's more of a community activity where you work together with others, and there's a level of esprit de corps that you see here that you don't see outside of the military. You build a really quick bond. There's a very open relationship and a lot of honesty here. We break bread together. We share meals and pray over our meals, and then we come out here and we learn long hours with some of the best techniques and tools. So it has been phenomenal. But I do want to say hello to my wife, Patricia, and my sons, Grayson and Will and Joshua. But I can't say enough good things about it. Thanks for the support. I really do mean it.
And you were $1.25 when you arrived?
Yes, but I'm pretty well-rounded now.
Thanks, brother. Did we miss anybody?
Yeah.
No. I know who we need to talk to.
Where's Kyle? Kyle's up front.
Kyle.
Kyle's right.
Well, Kyle's busy. Let's go over here. Our other assistant.
Why are you running, Kim?
Yeah, they should come with Chloe. Send somebody out.
Yeah, Chloe.
Send somebody out to represent the kitchen. This has been my able-bodied assistant all week. Been fantastic.
Number 3.
Great help. Great
You're
help.
number 2. Okay, number 3 is good.
One,
I'll take 3.
2.
I'll take 3.
Sum it up for us.
Sum it up. The class is
This is, by the way, Andrew was here when?
September last year.
September of last year. So it's
September
fresh.
last year. This is fresh. This class is fun. The civilians, the vets. Is that not a good
Yeah,
enough?
you just got to be close enough.
I'm pretty sure I speak loud enough. They're all fun. So if you look at the civilians come for this class for dovetails, learning things with hand tool. The vets are coming because they have PTSD, mental issues, physical issues. The best thing for it is when all the vets get together or we're asking each other questions, the laughter and the fun we get out of it, of kind of getting back with the guys that went to combat or experienced things, that's the thing that does it for the vets. And then when the civilians get to hear some of our stories and we hang out and talk with them, the civilians start to realize and they have a good time, and maybe it helps them mentally if they have had issues. Some of these guys are vets. Dave has been a vet. I can't remember. Ed and John. So this course is good for everybody. For the vets out there, if you're thinking about it, I'm putting it on you. You need to apply. There's nothing to it. You got to apply. Get on the website and apply. For the donation donors, I guess you'd call them, none of this is possible without you. Everything's appreciated. Look at these guys. Just scan real quick.
Did you mention Dave? Dave is a vet as well.
Yeah, Dave, John, and Ed. Look at them. They're communicating, veterans and civilians. Smile. Look at the smiles over there. When's the last time Dave actually probably smiled? Who knows? A lot of people having fun here. it's just a great time. And, you know, of course, with Rob's big heart, none of this could be done. So all of us, civilians, veterans, we appreciate what you do, Rob. And Jamie. Don't forget about Jamie.
We need to hear from someone in the kitchen.
Let's do it.
Hey,
Let's go get them.
Should somebody in the kitchen come out? They've never come out and been acknowledged.
Let's do it.
I'll get them.
Okay. Let's talk about Jake. Can we put you on camera?
Somebody has to come out and represent the kitchen. Just say hello.
Look, just look at Jamie's smile.
Just say hello.
Right? This isn't from woodworking.
So do we.
That's from veterans.
So do we. Anita will. Come on.
You come. Thank you. Good job.
I got them all. How's that? Instead of one, I got them all. Come on, Chloe.
Yeah.
Come on, Chloe. Come on, Honor. You have to hold it close. You have to hold it close because it doesn't pick up well unless it's right there.
And what do you want us to say?
What do you want them to say? What do you want to hear from the kitchen? Their secrets?
Recipes.
Recipes.
We're going to work on a PHP cookbook through the winter.
How about we ask Anita to tell us why she does it?
Because I forced her to.
Because Kim and I have been friends for 30 years. I predate Jake, and she needed help, and my little brother served in the military, and we like hanging out, and we play, and we laugh, and we dance, and we have fun.
Fight.
We never fight.
You do so.
We are.
We hear it.
There we go.
Well, Eleanor.
Eleanor.
Oh, I got nothing to say.
Well, introduce her.
Oh, this is my mom, Eleanor. She comes and does a lot of dishes. Big deal. Oh, today she made her delicious potato salad. Your favorite?
Yes, absolutely. And I always get her to make extra. Chloe, you should come out. Come, Chloe. This is our youngest of 10, Chloe. She's training in the dishpan. She's tall. It's her shoes. Chloe, what would you like to say? How much do you love doing this?
So much. It's so enjoyable. So much fun here.
What else do I say? Is Erica's not
No
here?
one's here.
So of all my children, several of them actually come and contribute here. Erica does a lot. So it's a family affair. Thank you, ladies. Food is, they talk about the food for a reason. It is absolutely fantastic. Every breakfast is different, every main meal is different, and they just keep getting better. We don't peak until Saturday. Is Luther on tonight? Big shout out to Luther Sheely.
You got one more.
Yeah? Who?
Brandon.
Brandon? Oh, beautiful. Yeah? Oh, wonderful. And Luther's wife, Erica, is coming as a wounded vet in September. That is going to be awesome. Everybody wants to see Luther during that week. Don't know why. Brandon.
Hey, Rob.
How are you?
I'm all right.
You just have to keep her close to your mouth. That's the only thing I have to tell you through the background noise.
All right. Hi, my name is Brandon. I'm in the Army.
Can I pick through and find your best dovetail?
You sure can. The ones right on top are the best.
Okay.
I got to say that this class has been amazing. Being able to work with your hands is a skill that not a lot of people have, and you tend to forget how much it actually soothes the body, the mind, and the soul, just to be able to work with your hands. Getting to be integrated with both veterans here as well as civilians is also something that's very helpful for your mental well-being. So I just got to thank you a lot. This has been a great experience, and I hope that there's more vets that come out to do this. And then
Show us your joints.
Here's my 2 joints. I've never even touched a hand plane before I came to this class, and Rob is not only an amazing craftsman. In fact, I've read somewhere that he's the best in the world. I don't know if that's true or not.
No, I wrote it.
But he's an even better teacher. I would have never imagined I'd be able to do this without some type of machine, and yet I did it by hand. Thank you.
Did you give a shout out to anybody at home? I didn't hear.
Oh, I'd like to say hello to my my wife and my 2 daughters, Joe and Bailey and Yvette. Hopefully you guys are seeing this. I love you both. I love you all, and see you soon.
Thank you. And been my marching partner for a couple mornings this week, which was fantastic. Thank you. All right. Let's go up here. One left? Who? Go, Kyle. We'll save the best for the last.
You gonna be able to understand them?
Well, you're going to translate for him.
Okay. Translate new.
Somebody could translate from Kyle?
Some even seems like this tomorrow, even some even next thing, even neighbor.
That's right. He just said hi, and he's really happy to be here.
Hold on to that and talk for a little bit. Put that down. Kyle's from Newfoundland.
Howdy.
Newfoundland. He's been around a long time.
Yeah.
First Canadian, he and Jesse came to my class in 2017 when we taught in Niagara Falls. And we didn't like him then, and we don't like him now, but he still comes back, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I come back for the mental abuse.
So he took over from Super Dave, who left us a year ago. So he comes in to be my assistant 3 of the 6 classes. Luther comes for the other 3.
Only half as Super Dave, because Devin Wright takes the other half. doesn't he?
Yeah, yeah. Tell them a little bit about the program and just give us a sum up.
What do you want to know about the program?
Well, you're talking to other veterans. You're talking to the
If you're a veteran
folks that support us.
and you're thinking about signing up, just sign up. It's just that simple. Just do it. You know, click the link and start typing away. It might not be fun filling out the application, telling your story and all that stuff, but have a little cry in the shower and then click it off and send it away. But come up here for great food, learn how to do hand tool woodworking as like a distraction therapy. I really enjoy it. It got me out of a depression, but then meeting Jake put me back in a depression. So now I have to continue to woodwork to fix that. And yeah. And for the civilians, I appreciate all the support that you give PHP. And now if you'd like translation.
Jenna? Your wife?
Oh yeah. And hi to Jenna and Casey, my daughter.
Back in Newfoundland.
Back in Newfoundland.
Big shout out. So something else that he did. So we have a program called the Bench Brigade. That's where volunteers build a workbench to our spec and deliver it to one of the vets that have been to our program. So all of these guys have a bench currently being built for them. And Kyle built one for Eric Halmerson in Newfoundland, and it was a 10-hour?
About nine and a half.
9.5 hour drive one way to deliver it. And he
Stayed
and his
for
dog,
2 hours, then drove back 9.5.
He and his dog, right?
Yeah, no, I didn't take the dog.
I thought you took the dog.
No.
Oh, well, I'm not going to tell the story then. Anyway, big thank you for that.
Yeah, no problem.
Big. Now I want to show you this. So this is Kyle's work. He sent me this to sell or give away as a gift. This is made out of black walnut and wenge. I want you to check out his dovetails because Jake did those for him.
Not too close.
He didn't want to admit it, but Jake helped him. Did Jake help you?
He didn't want the embarrassment. He paid me for it.
Oh, and it has a wooden hinge. So it's got the wood hinge that we taught him. I love the proportions. Tell everybody, I just think it's a fantastic proportion. There's an Afghanistan Zippo lighter in here. I still don't quite understand.
That's just whoever you give it away to. They just.
Oh, they'll know the connection. Because Kyle is an Afghan veteran. Isn't that a gorgeous box? I mean, the joints are perfect. I can't find anything wrong. Yeah, the lid is flat. Well,
It was at cup though.
If you hold it like that, it is. It's all right.
If you tape it,
floating.
you're good.
Yeah, screw it down.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
But what's really cool is that's a testament. That's a testament right there to continuing on doing this. He took the class and then continued this craft that you taught him, and now he can turn that out. I'm really excited for the day my boxes will look like that.
I could do it before, but
Yeah.
Didn't want to steal the show. Yeah,
I'm kidding. I couldn't.
Ken, you have anything to add to this? You've been around it a long time. Ken's been in the class. Ken has helped out as my assistant in the class, and he's here because he manages the shop, so he's here every time we run the class. She has meals with us, and Angie, and you need to tell about Angie because she's exhausted, I understand.
She's been working hard.
It's just because Jake's got a sore back.
Angie's my cousin, and you were away.
And I was away.
And Jake was away, so when they were away, Angie was helping out, pitching in, doing more work, keeping things going. So thank you, Angie. And I'm on the board of the Purple Heart Project.
Oh, yeah, yes, please address that.
So I'm the executive director of Purple Heart Project in Canada. So to all our Canadian viewers, we want to make sure we keep our donations in proportion to the U.S. donations. They are behind. We want to support all the Canadian veterans that come to the class through PHP Canada if we can. We haven't been able to do that yet, but we want to get there. So
we just received some sizable donations. Are we able to say thank you to anybody in particular?
We had some generous donors who will acknowledge in a future broadcast formally. So thank you for that. And
did you mention our status?
We're a recognized charity by the Canada Revenue Agency. We can give official tax receipts to individuals and corporations and foundations.
And then just explain your tie-in with the U.S. Purple Heart.
Well, the only tie-in is that the PHP in U.S. And PHP Canada has the same board of directors, and we have common goals and common fundraising techniques. Our website is U.S. and Canadian, so we save money that way by joining forces.
You're the director in Canada, but you also sit on the board in the U.S.
Right.
So your involvement is deep.
Right.
And you and I do the Sleep in Heavenly Peace.
We do that. And Angie does the T-shirts. We don't often highlight our T-shirts anymore, but we should, because we use the T-shirts not as a moneymaker, but as to raise awareness to veterans. What?
Let them see the backside. I want you to turn around. What do you think I was sitting here doing that? Wood for good.
Yeah. So so our T-shirt sales have really slowed down. So buy a T-shirt or 2 or 3. Angie and Lynn package them up. Angie puts a little sticker and initial on every one, so they're really special.
And what else does Lynn do?
Lynn's caregiver.
No, but she does something else for...
Oh, for Sleep in Heavenly Peace, Lynn's our social media person. Yeah. So that's good, and we appreciate that. So buy a T-shirt that Angie packages up to raise awareness for the Purple Heart Project, and wear it, and then people will ask you about it, and you can tell them about it, and that way we'll get awareness out with the vets and with potential donors.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you. Yeah, can you get us a read on donations? And is there any vets to say hello to? I always try to get the vets that have been to a class in the past to tell us they're there so we can give them a shout out and recognize them. Are you going to interview him?
1860 we're at now.
1860. We got at least one. If we can break 2,000, we give away 2 really nice prizes. Huh? We can give away the box. That'd be an awesome gift. Yeah. Well, you're here. You can actually announce who it gets it. And Ken, is there any vets that shout out to?
Jeff O'Connor's on.
Jeff O'Connor. Who in here knows of Jeff O'Connor as a result of your being here? There we go. There's always hands up whenever I say that because Jeff does his job. Thank you, Jeffrey. I certainly appreciate that.
Somebody who hasn't been on for a while, Ahmed.
Oh, Ahmed's on. Oh, really? Our buddy Ahmed down in California. My procurer of fine wood. He's a good friend of ours too. Ahmed's been here. I was going to say, find Jeff on O'ConnorWoodworking.com and also on Facebook and on Instagram and on LinkedIn. Jeff's another vet that has taken it up as a business and does excellent work. I want a big thank you to Mark and his wife Nicole Spagnola at the Wood Whisperer. He helped us out 2 weekends ago. We were down there and we did a fundraiser and a public awareness raiser for Purple Heart Project. So huge thank you to them. And Brent, who happens to be a phenomenal dovetailer. Brent. He and his dad both came to that same event, and what's his job in Purple Heart Project?
He looks after donor box and...
Brent takes care of donor box, and Ralph takes care of, I gotta learn these guys' jobs, but Ralph has a big responsibility in it, and Ralph Sutton, and Sean McDermott does. He's a website guy, and is there somebody else? Don't let me forget. There are lots.
We need more.
And we always need more. And we always need volunteers for the bench brigade. Big shout out to Jack Lane who organizes all of this. So if you're interested, if you would like to build one of these benches, that then get delivered to one of these vets so that they can continue this work at home. We need your help, and just contact me. Contact me directly, Rob at RobCosman.com. I'll forward your contact information to Jack, and within 10 minutes you'll hear from him, and he'll log you on the map. So when we have someone in close to you, you'll get the call to build that bench and deliver it. So have we broke 2,000 yet? We need to break 2,000 so we can give away 2 gifts.
Just need another $140.
Need a $140 donation so we can give away a $300 prize. How's that? Maybe I'll say a little louder. We need a $140 donation so we can give away 2 prizes.
I'll do it.
Look at that.
Okay.
All right, now we give away 2 prizes. If we had another 1,000, we could give away a 3rd prize.
Kyle said he's got it.
Kyle's got it.
Oh, no. I got a baby fee. Do you accept pesos?
All right, so Frick, are you going to do the draw?
Yeah, because you're...
Yeah.
Okay, what?
Dave wants your attention.
Dave? What are you doing?
It's all like...
Sorry?
Final pass.
1,000. I got to come down and shake. I got to come down. Thank you, Dave. Oh, that's a lot of peer pressure. Thank you, brother. All right, so now we're giving away 3 prizes. Unless before I get back up here, we hit 4,000.
What was that, Edwin?
What'd you say?
Frick, are you running the numbers? Oh, we got to give away 3 dead cats. Let's do the 3 dead cats while we're waiting on possible increase to the numbers. Pardon? Oh, I need to come over there. You can't yell?
I don't want to yell into the mic.
Okay, tell me the name.
Here we go. So we're doing 3 dead cats?
3 dead cats. I just want to highlight something real quick. If you get the names and tell. So I want to show you something because I'm proud of this. So there's 5 guys up. Actually, no, it's not. Count them all. Sorry, 7 people that are on my wall. This is the Wall of Fame, Dovetail Wall of Fame. This is the first person. This is Philip Gustafson. And Phil actually came to be my assistant just recently. He was in my very first class, and he cut a perfect dovetail. First time he'd ever done it. I was thoroughly impressed. Great guy, big help. It was great to have him here. Over here, this is Marshall Rommel. He was also in that first class. Another incredible dovetail. I was blown away at how good these guys were. Justin was a Marine on my class in October 2023. You look at that closely, perfect dovetail. Go back over here. This is Omar Milan. Omar is a Marine EOD, and interestingly enough, there's 2 of these are Marine EODs, John Hayes. Both were actually in the hospital at the same time, knew each other. Omar had serious injuries, lost a leg, lost most of the other leg, pieces of his arm, just unbelievable. And yet he was able to pull that off. I thought, wow, that was so impressed. This is John Hayes. John was in our class just recently. John lost both legs, part of his arm blown off, in a wheelchair, and he was able to pull that off. And I don't care, anybody that could pull off a joint like that would be proud. And this one is Charlie. Charlie was in our class in April. And Charlie had suffered numerous TBIs. That's abbreviation stands for traumatic brain injury. And it really messes with your ability to hold thoughts and to think clearly. Took him a few days, but when he brought that up, I was so clean and crisp. I was just thrilled. And I said, Charlie, if you let me have it, I'll put it on my wall. Big shout out to those guys. And at every class, I'm absolutely flabbergasted at what some of these guys are able to do with the injuries that they've suffered, all in our service, and yet their determination to not let it define them. I mean, Travis out there, have you heard his story? Holy smokes. 86 or 87? 84. I don't exaggerate. Surgeries. Just, you sit there and listen to him and you just think, how is it that I'm listening to this guy, that he's still standing here in front of me, that he's even alive? Anyway, it says so much of them, volumes. Okay, who are we giving away our dud cats to? Big shout out to Moose for the donation. He does this every class. He brings up a dead cat sweater for
All right, here we
for
go.
each of the vets. First one is?
I drew all three at once.
Did you?
First one's going to Carl Falk in Pulaski, New York.
Carl Falk. Congratulations, Carl.
Number 2 is going to Andrew Patterson.
Another one in New York.
In New York, also in New York.
Andrew, congratulations.
Andrew's the one that made Kevin Burris's bench.
Oh, really?
99.
Wow. If that's the case, Andrew, a double thank you and congratulations.
Number 3 is going to Jerry Frank in Delaware.
Jerry, thank you. All right, now we're giving away, let me go get our final count. Sometimes a little peer pressure really works marvelous. Where do we stand on our donations?
There's always room for more.
Drum roll.
Brent's keeping the totals.
Brent, Mom Brent, I know you're slow and methodical on your dovetails, but you got to be quick on the math tonight. Got to meet Brent's dad too a couple weeks ago. Everybody on the edge of your seat? Come on.
We're the same.
We're the same. What are we? What's that mean?
That means we're just, so we'd be just over 2,000.
No, because we got.
He hasn't put
Yeah, right. So that's another 1,000
3,000.
from Dave. So 3,000. So we're giving away 3 gifts tonight. Kyle's going to give away 1. Kyle, you want to come in with me?
Bring your.
Take your microphone.
Jeff?
Huh?
My Jeff like this?
Bring the box
Wait,
that
what?
Jeff O'Connor made for you.
Where is it, guys?
Right here.
It's 30 minutes behind. Yeah. Takes me a minute.
Yeah. So Kyle's been 30 minutes behind the whole week. Ever since we told him that Newfoundland time is 30 minutes different. Over here. What are you doing over there? You got to read the name over here. Come on. You can do it. Where's he going?
All right, you ready?
You got to hold this at the same time.
You're gonna look up here. It's not this one, but it's.
I was gonna say.
You're gonna
good
read.
luck. I won't be able to pronounce that.
All right, here we go.
It's Smith.
I hope.
It was.
And the winner is.
Oh dear.
Nice and easy.
Derek Robertson in Motherwell, United Kingdom.
Wow.
Not bad.
Big one.
Yeah.
Congrats.
That's awesome.
You get this box. Wayne Gay. And then cue the Irish music.
Cue the Irish music. That's a little shout out to Jeff. Who?
Jeff.
Oh, is that what that was? Oh, they harass. Oh my goodness! I'm surprised these guys even come back.
What are the other 2?
Oh, by the way, we've got Kip Christensen coming here the first week of September to do 2 3-day dovetail turning classes. First one is beginning, focusing on spindle work. Second one is advanced, focusing on bowl work. So if you're interested in that, check out our website. Okay, so the other 2.
All right, let's go.
Oh yeah, one of Jesse's. Let's give away one of Jesse's. I'll give away one of Jesse's. So Jesse Rufian sent us a box full of beautiful cutting boards and charcuterie boards. So this one is all end grid. Jake, hey, focus, son. Look at the texturing that was done all with a gouge all the way around. This is my wife loved this. Don't tell her she'll want me to buy it. And that's his maker's mark. So this is going to, that's a really nice board. Where's it going, Frick?
It is going.
The wheel
to
of death is still spinning.
Ken Shaw in Brantford, Ontario.
Oh, look at that. Keep it in Canada. Hey, Ken, congratulations. And our last gift will be, let's give away a dovetail saw. An RC woodworking dovetail saw made by Ian in our shop.
Or joinery crosscut.
Or joinery crosscut if you already have one. So you have your choice. Who are we going to give it to?
It is going to.
Can we not get a faster wheel?
Actually, it takes longer than it used to. Ray Willoughby in Wisconsin.
Ray, congratulations. We'll have that in the mail to you. Actually, you let us know which saw you want, whether you want joinery crosscut or the dovetail, based on what you may or may not already have. And the rest of you, you can buy one. We got lots. Ian's making them every day of the week. All right, let's go in here and say goodnight. Gentlemen and lady, say goodnight to our audience. Big thank you. Big applause for the support they give us. What? We said hi to Angie. Big shout out to Angie. She keeps this machine running. Thanks, Angie. We'll see you guys in 2 weeks. Appreciate your support. Remember, if you know a combat wounded vet, please tell him about us so that he or she can apply. Come to our program. Pardon? And the vets that have been to our program, we love you. Big shout out to you guys. See you.